guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to start something new, a new little series, which I call 6 Weeks of Horror, where we're going to stream horror games. More than likely, games that I've never played. This time we're playing Amnesia. Specifically, it's going to be the Dark Descent, which I have never played any, so... I don't remember when this came out. I don't remember when the Amnesia collection came out. I'm pretty sure there's also a sequel. I don't know. I don't know much about Amnesia other than it's screwy. We'll leave it at that. Screwy. And supposedly decently frightening. So we'll see how this goes. I figured, fire up about 6 weeks of horror games at this point. Somewhere up until Halloween. That should be an interesting little six weeks. Maybe I have a few games on the queue that I'd like to potentially play. And I don't know, a few other ones. Just for example, obviously Amnesia, Alone in the Dark. I still need to play Resident Evil 4. Or a lot of the Resident Evils are in the queue. Alien, I forget what that game's called. Alien Absolution, I believe. Maybe finish Until Dawn. Maybe play Dead Space Remake, Little Nightmares 2. There's a bunch of things in there. I'd like to do maybe a Castlevania. So, just because you might not be interested in Amnesia doesn't mean that I might not switch the game up for my next stream. Just a heads up. But for tonight, we're going to start with Amnesia: The Dark Descent. And let's see what happens. That menu is really loud in my headphones. Welcome to Amnesia: Dark Descent. What follows is a couple of quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. That's a nice way of saying it autosaves. When you want to leave the game, just choose Save and Exit. You can then use Continue to return to where you left off next time you start up the game. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits. Hide or even run if necessary. Okay. The interplay between light and dark is very important to the game, and because of this, it is vital to set up the game gamma correctly. Game wasn't in that sentence, I don't know why I said it. Use the slider control below to do so. Adjust it until the square at the right is barely visible. Also make sure to play in a dark room and wear headphones for the best effect. I don't even see a square. Square on the right? Oh, I only saw the square on the left. Oh boy. Square on the right is barely visible. Well, can you give me a higher gamma? Because it didn't mean square on the left. No. Because all the way up, I still can't see the square. Or can I see an outline? Maybe barely. Oh, no. Yeah, I think I see it. My TV's set pretty dark. I usually have to turn brightness up on most of my games. So I'm going to run somewhere around there. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia. Frictional games. Well, I don't know if frictional, but I'm going to play to win. Show subtitles, show effect subtitles, show hints, show death hints, show crosshair, commentary. Invert right stick, absolutely. Lean, interact. It's a weird interact button. R2, okay. Run, L2. That's a little weird also. Throw, rotate, movement, look. Lantern, jump, crouch, journal. Okay. And away we go. Why is that menu so small? Normal or hard mode? Why is the menu so absolutely crazy small? Like, what's going on? Enemies will spot you more easily. I almost need binoculars to read this. So let's say tinderboxes and oil are harder to come by. Autosave is disabled, and saving your game costs tinderboxes. Losing your sanity will kill you. I'm playing on normal. I normally play games on harder difficulty, but they only gave me 2 options. And that one sounds a little rough for never playing this game. Maybe on, I don't know if those
forget. Some things mustn't be forgotten.
DLCs or sequels.
Me.
I'll try harder.
Hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Daniel's having a rough go at it. A memento has been added to your journal. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Oh God. I hope that doesn't continue, because that is really messing with my vertigo a little bit. Oh, it's got to stop that. I'm not going to listen. I wonder when this game was originally made, because this looks rather, I don't know if I'd say, probably PS3-ish. When holding an object, press L1 to throw it. Press D-pad to rotate the object and look at it from different angles. What does that mean? Light it. No tinderbox is left. Well, can I pick it up, take it, do anything with it? Crouch, jump, Let's run. I don't remember what those do already. Okay. Alright, obviously light is hard to come by, or fire. Oh man. This game's kind of messed up already. Oh, that's right. Do I have to hold it? Get back here. Hold down R2 and move the right stick in order to move the door. Press L1 to throw the door open or shut depending on the direction you face. Move the right stick. Oh, okay. L1 to throw it the way I'm facing it. Okay. Interesting. Gotcha. Tinderbox. Tinderboxes are used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes is shown in the inventory. Is that a heart? Oh, health. Sanity. Oh, this is the game with sanity. Great. Tinderbox. Oil and journal. I can't take the shirt. I want the shirt. Should I check it out even though this blood splatter doesn't go in here? Or whatever splatter that is. Tinderbox? Nice. Alcohol. Break it. This has to be somewhere around PS3 era. I guess that would be somewhere maybe 2009. Ish. I don't remember when PS3 came out. Hey, look at that. I can close the doors with an object. This is my broom. What? Oh. Oh, maybe I was able to open the big doors earlier. I just didn't push R2. I don't know. Or I mean push the right stick. Well, I hear something. I think I'm starting to freak out a little bit. Oh, jeez. Oh. What is happening? I don't know why, but I didn't think this game was like, I don't know if it's medieval or what, but I didn't think it was set in a castle or this kind of environment. I guess I didn't know what to think. Beware when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes to search for other sources of light. Well, okay. I guess I don't want sanity to get very low. Is my sanity actively dropping? Let's check my menu. Brain? A slight headache. Okay. Health is all good. I doubt I want to see what happens whenever my sanity gets very low. Old archives. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. I got an autosave, so there's that. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. So just walking forward. So is a door opening an unsettling event? What's my brain look like now? Still a slight headache. So it's just me in real life. Migraine will probably be coming soon. Oh. Didn't see them. Gonna just ignore them. Apparently they're gone. Now what's my sanity? Head is pounding, the hands are shaking. Does that all good with health? So they're two separate things. Sanity getting worse does not affect health. We'll see. I mean, so it's windy. There is a giant hole to upstairs. Kevin McAllister would be less scared than you. How do I open this? I have to hit left? That's a weird... I don't know. Requirement. You have picked up the lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing square or selecting it in the inventory. How did I get some oil? Maybe just because of the lantern. I'm not sure I know the purpose of throwing yet, unless it's all distractions. As like in most of the survival horrors that I play, I always play very conservatively. And I don't want to use resources. Don't want to use resources too early, and when I maybe should not, and save them. So I kind of just wing it and go until it becomes like really apparent that maybe I should use a lantern or something. Maybe I die. So, you know, even though my sanity's dropping and stuff, I don't really want to light anything or light the lantern yet. Especially because I can still see. Even if it's really messing with my guy. But I gotta play conservative. Is this a chest? Can I not open it? No, but I can heave it across the entire room. I can't break these. Apparently they sound like metal. Okay. The music's real messed up, if we call it music. It's very ambiance focused. These controls are a little, what's the word? Not expected. What's the? Not unorthodox, but what's it called when it's second nature? They're a little unintuitive. The lantern drains oil when it is turned on. To add more oil to the lantern, press X over the oil item in the inventory. What do I hear? Oil, fuel for lantern. Okay. Thought I heard footsteps. Alright, let's read the letter.
19th of August, 1839.
Ah.
I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Well, I guess I'm very messed up if I'm writing letters to myself. And I guess I'm the one that's dripping purple something. No? Okay. Do I have to go all the way back and go through the big door? I would say that this game is definitely not creepy. It's a little... Oh, I guess I can't go back there. Okay, guess not. It's a little, I guess, I don't know if I'd say it's janky. It's not really janky, just little dated. Not in a bad way. You know, it's a little rough around the edges, but not terribly. Kind of like, oh, I don't know. I don't think it's quite a Dishonored level. It looks worse. Dishonored looks better than this, I think, but they're probably around the same kind of time frame. Maybe. This one might even be a little earlier. I'm assuming that this is a PS3. This isn't PS2. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I must be missing something in here. Oh, maybe that lever there. You idiot. Hold down R2 and move the right stick in the direction you want to move the lever. As you make progress or pick up important items, you'll recover some lost sanity. Nice little happy music. Alright, cool. Door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see this. Guess I didn't have to speed read that. I thought it was jumping in quicker. To run, hold out L2 while moving. Excuse me. No, sorry, rookie. I woke up, rookie. I like this music.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum.
Ugh.
My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
I don't like the term inner sanctum. Is there a door up there? Yes. Door down there? Yes. Well, better go this way first then. I don't... This is pick up, not open. Oh, no, this is open. Ah, cool. Oil and a tinderbox. What, cockroaches freak you out? Loser. Oh. Okay. That's very... organic. Laboratory. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a light. Okay. Guess that means I can't go that way. Well, excuse me. Ew. Crawling on my face? Or is that just sanity?
There should be more coop rats.
What the hell is coop right?
Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
So, tinderboxes obviously seem pretty important, as does the oil. Really makes me not want to just use it anywhere. Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Are your experiments, people? Picked up a chemistry pot. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. I guess that's hell. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic, and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic, I don't know how to say that, solution to my predicament. So does that mean I should make that and throw it at bad guys? I'm freaking out, man. What is that? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for our life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. With a crying baby. Okay. Don't know what that thing even is. Crouch, pick up. So now I'm hearing footsteps, I'm hearing the heartbeat. I'm freaking out. Tinderbox. Put the guarantee on the box. I need to get into a room of light. We already know I don't like that, so let's go back, I guess. Fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear she too would be punished. Hazel? I'm probably going everywhere. It's locked and it will not open without a key. Wine cellar. Probably trying to go everywhere that I shouldn't go yet. Well, that door didn't open. That's where I came from. That's probably where I should go. So I'm gonna go up first. Duh. tinderbox. See how long I can go in this game without needing to use it. Is this where I came from? No, it goes this way. Let me guess, it won't budge. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, I saw it. Archives. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Isn't Turkish delight, is it coconut and pistachio? I think. Is it coconut? I think the nut is pistachio. This is the Library. In 1839, I guess that's how we say library. Thanks for nothing.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Well, okay then. This is the catalog-y. Move it, door. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Well, that gave me a headache. Excuse me, little chair. I like how the physics makes it roll if it's on its side. Alright. I'm still freaking out. What's my headspace? Well, health, all is good. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. 16 tenders, half oil. Well, no, I have more oil because of that. Fuel for lantern. Used to keep the lantern flame alive. When it runs out, the lantern can no longer be used. So shouldn't I dump that into there, or is it always on? I don't know how it works. I'm not using it yet anyway. Yeah. This is the studium. To
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
oh boy.
I was trapped.
Well, I got out to write that letter. Hi, rookie. Did you wake up, buddy? Yeah, you did. You woke up. Don't get hyper. You just want pet? Or are you getting hyper? Gonna have to put you in the cage tonight if you get too hyper. Yeah, don't bite that. Don't bite that. Don't do it. Oh, somebody's getting hyper. Rookie. No, don't get playful now. It's the middle of the night. Well, not middle, but it's nighttime. Don't get playful. Rookie, how old are you now? That when those drawers, the physics isn't working right here. It's like their existence isn't counting even though they're open. What do you think, rookie? Probably maybe somewhere around 3 months at this point. When he first ran up the tree being chased by the dogs, it was middle of July. It was before my birthday. My birthday's the 18th. 18th was Friday, it was Tuesday. So he ran up the tree on, what, 14th? 15th. And I'm guessing he was somewhere between, I don't think he would have been 3 weeks old, but somewhere between 3 and 5 weeks. I don't think he was even 5 weeks. I think that's being generous. Because he was small as hell and his eyes looked weird. Not weird, but, you know, I don't even know if I would say they were fully developed. Tiny, very crusty. He was sick. Well, kind of sick. He had like a respiratory infection or something going on. Old Tomes. But yeah, I'm guessing he was somewhere around. Probably 4 weeks is probably a very good guess. Which would put his birthday somewhere around, what, middle of June. Maybe just the second half of June. Ah! What's that smoke? I thought something was chasing me. So he's probably right around 3 months old at this point. And he loves to play, and not really in a bad cat way. Usually a pretty good cat way. He's been a good cat. He's become acclimated to the dogs really well. He really likes playing with them. He attacks Roma all the time. They go at it. Your sanity is now dangerously low. Make sure to stay in the light and try to make progress. Am I in the light? Should I light a candle? How bad is it? Ooh. ... And it's pulsing. Health-wise, all is good. Local history. It won't open, it's locked. What did that mean? The thing came up. Something about local history? Why did this come up whenever I tried to open that door? I don't know. Local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Oh, it makes a quick little note, I guess. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Can't get there yet. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. I read that. Find a key for the wine cellar. Duh. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? That's why. It made a note. I'm in the light. Kind of. Where's my other part of the diary? Am I gonna die? This is light. All's good. I'm in here. No need to get flustered. You want to play piano? Hearing things. My guy's starting to whack out. Moving is difficult. Oh, do I want to use a tinder? Light a candle or something? I mean, I don't want to use it up if I don't have to. Excuse me, cockroach. Moving is getting very tough. It's a cool concept though, it's very floaty. Don't know what that is. More of it. And more of it. Dude, calm down. Map. Is my sanity gone? Alright, maybe I have to use the lantern. Doesn't this make me feel better? Yes? No? I don't know if that did or not. But you can't read?
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
What was it? Yes, please. Floor plans.
Is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
East Wing, Western Hall. What about East Hall and West Wing? Aaron Sorkin? Martin Sheen? Somebody's playing the piano. I remember walking by two pianos. Is somebody playing them? Rookie's ready for bed. I'm close as it is. Probably see if I can find a nice little spot to save. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. How about breakable by a map? Quapow. How about a rock? A helmet? Quapow. Well, good job. How do I get in there? Ah, jump.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Sounds like a
Isn't all
puzzle.
this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
How's my head? Slight headache. There is some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. Jeez, I didn't know that all this was here. Well, it's obviously that book. I don't know if there's anything else, but let's read a note first. Oh. Well. Heh. Local folklore. Alstad and Brennenberg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstad, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenberg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask my local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The gatherers. The story... okay, I'm just... This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have slighted them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. Nice. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? How many of these are there? Two more. Visit Undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years ago. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited this leafy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenberg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby. Alstadt, and like most those of noble birth, Rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago. That's a long life. Lived through the time of occupation and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. And Alstad is an old guy. Oh, there's one. Oil. A door. It won't open. It's locked. Two, three. Where is the secret passage that I just unlocked? Over here. And my headache should have gone away. So I am progressing. Time to read another note, probably. Oh, there's a key. Make a mess of those books. Another note regarding closing or of the wine cellar. Or? Why would that say or? Wilhelm and his... Does that say tools or fools? I think it says fools. Aw, Rookie has his paws above his head. Have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling, I need to go to bed, of human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the force, the sheriff of Rottingham, and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm, and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. And the key to the wine cellar. Picked up wine cellar key, and now I'm freaked out for no reason whatsoever. So I'm going to throw this. Stupid ink. Did I see a save icon? I don't think I did. So, this door opened. And that's everything here, I believe. So I can go back into the main portion of the... Wasn't I already in there? This is not where I started. That's a creature of some form. That sounds like a big daddy. Don't know where that music was coming from. I don't know, but I'm scared. I mean, this game said, like, don't attack, run, and everything, and I'm circling back and trying to see the dude, or the thing, or whatever. Now, this should give me a save. The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. There's the save logo. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, the castle is alive, or growing fungal kind of things. This reminds me of a movie, War of the Worlds kind of thing. Even a bit of Demon Souls level. I forget the name of that level, but okay. Little creepy. Little cool. I'm digging it, but I caught the save, and that's a little over an hour worth of play. So I'm going to wrap it up for part 1 of Amnesia Dark Descent, and I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow's football Sunday. Papa. Steelers are playing the Patriots. Go Steelers. That is my team of choice. I don't know if I will get on after the Sunday night game or not. Possibly. I don't even remember what the Sunday night game is. But we'll play that by ear. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. If not tomorrow, then I'm sure I'll get on within the next day or so after that. But as always, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, whether you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, or YouTube on demand. I hope you come back for next stream, whether it is this or a completely different game. I will tell you now, it's going to be this, because I'm not going to jump into a different horror game whenever I only played 1 hour of this. We'll play a few hours of this. Maybe we'll play the full thing. I don't know. Prior to bouncing to something else. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to something else and then come back. I know, like, Claire isn't that long. That's only like 3 hours. Maybe we'll try that after we play this a few times. Maybe I'll play a round of Resident Evil. Maybe I'll start up Little Nightmares and then I'll come back to this. I don't know. But it's going to be 6 weeks of horror. That is the game plan. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And I will see you guys next time.